What would you say separates you as a content creator?
Ooh. I'm in Mobile. That's the
Yeah.
Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast.
Welcome, guys, to the Gulf Coast Podcast. Today's new wave, Cam Jackson.
Yo, what's good? Appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. You got the Mardi Gras colors on?
Hey, man, Mardi Gras, Mobile, Spring Hill College. I mean,
Perfect. Great collab.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, shout out to my boy Joe Isaac. Joe Isaac got the hat right here. DNA Culture, and then we got, I forgot my man's name, Cleve. Shout out to Cleve for the hoodie. So
Yeah, it looks
y'all
like
go check
stuff
them
out.
out. Yeah.
How much of your drip do you insource from the city?
Oh man, like for me, I go out quite a bit.
Right.
So a lot of people know me for nightlife or Chamber of Commerce or just traveling in general. So, I always want to support the city. I always want to support my people for sure.
Absolutely.
And then like when I go other places, they're like, yo, like where you get that from? I'm like, oh man, this my boy. This
Sure.
my boy stuff. This my girl stuff. Like, shot with him. And it's always exclusive. You're not gonna find this nowhere else. So.
Right. Absolutely. When you go to other cities, how do you explain Mobile?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I've traveled a lot. So going to being from Mobile is such a unique place because it's too small to be a big city,
Right.
and like too big to be a small city.
Right.
And we kind of got our own vibe. Like it was like, oh, Bama this, Bama that. Like, nah, man. Like we don't compare ourselves to the rest of the state.
Right.
Like Mobile got its own just thing going on.
Yeah.
Like just the 251 in general, like even Baldwin County, you know what I'm saying? Like it's his own thing compared to the rest of the state, So it's hard to explain to some people because it's like it's still got a small town feel.
Right.
Because like you go to high school with certain people and then all of a sudden, or you grew up with somebody or went to church with them, played ball with them, whatever.
Right.
A few key people, like everybody, So
Yeah.
it's I don't know, it's unique, we got Mardi Gras, we got seafood, we got First 48. I mean, we got sports. So just a lot going on down here that people like. If you're not from here or familiar, it is kind of hard to explain. But I encourage people like, yo, just come down here. Like you'll kind of get a feel for it.
Absolutely. When it comes to celebrating events like Mardi Gras and the other events, like I saw one post where you're like, man, we've got so much more to offer besides just Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite, though?
Mardi Gras my favorite. Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Mardi Gras my favorite. Like, just a little bit of everything. Everybody just trying to have a good time.
Right.
You seeing people that you ain't seen like in years, you
Right.
know, and it's just good vibes, good energy. Like, school be out, businesses be closed. We just did a party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
What's your go-to spot for Mardi Gras?
outside.
Okay.
Outside is my go-to spot. I'm one of those guys.
It's a good unbiased answer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a semi-regular at most places. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I'm bar hopping.
Right.
Meeting people where they say they at.
Right.
Checking on the bartenders that I usually go to just to make sure that they straight.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah.
Awesome. Now let's get into the content creation of it all. How'd you get into that?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, just kind of a quick story of me. Like, I was playing football in Europe before COVID hit, and so like I got to like see the world.
Which country?
What I mean? I was in Turkey for 7 months, and I was in Serbia for 3 months.
Nice, man.
Yeah. So
What'd you think about Serbia?
Man, I wasn't there long enough to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like that last month was lockdown. Like,
Oh, really?
real lockdown. Like,
It was during COVID.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was legit lockdown. But again, like, I would just like kind of share my day to day, like on Snapchat, Instagram, like just with stories, not with like content creation or nothing like that. And like when I came back to Mobile, like I just felt like it wasn't nothing to do. like I couldn't explore no more. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like I really made it a point to be like, man, since I'm here,
Right.
I'm gonna like go see what's out there.
Was that your first time out of America?
No, I've been to Paris before.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you were at Paris. I didn't know if that was before or after the football career.
Yeah, that was before.
Gotcha.
But yeah, coming back to Mobile, you know, like Mobile is the last place I wanted to be back.
Right.
Like my plan was to, you know, play football, travel the world until my career was over with, and move to like, you know, Dallas or Charlotte or
Right.
somewhere like that. So being back in Mobile, man, I was just like low, man. You know what I'm saying? Like dang, man, I can't see the world. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, I just made it a point to like look for like just the beauty in Mobile,
That's great.
and shoot, man, just got real connected with God and stuff, and those opportunities, and like
Yeah.
being surrounded by His presence and nature. And it's
Right.
like, dang, man, like there's some pretty stuff out here.
Right.
You know, end up getting a drone to like really get a feel for like
Right.
how it really looks, and like a different perspective of like how certain places that we take for granted. It's like, man, like it's really beauty down here, you know,
Yeah, man.
true natural beauty. So yeah,
That answer was an overview of a lot of what we're going to be talking about. So,
yeah.
but with regards to the football, I didn't know that you were playing overseas like that. I mean, what kind of decision is that to make?
Well, I played football at the Citadel. We were pretty good, you know, won a few championships.
How old were you?
Shoot, man, golly, it feels like ages ago, but I know I was probably like 22, 23.
Gotcha.
But you know, I didn't have an agent or anything, and I was trying to go to like the CFL or something. Like, you know,
Right.
coming from a small school with no agent, like your shot is very slim to go like
Right.
big time. And I knew the writing on the wall. But again, without an agent, I didn't have no context with the Canadian League at the time. It wasn't no XFL, UFL, none of that. So I was just still staying in shape, and I was traveling a lot too, like just to see the world. You know, one of my professors, I was just kind of like asking, like, man, like, what do I do now? Like,
Yeah.
kind of put all my eggs in the football basket. He was like, man, you know, what's something that you enjoyed about football that wasn't football related? And I was like, man, I would really like to go to like other cities and just check out the cities. He's like, man, just travel then, like, you know, just do that until you figure it out. So I was at this airport, and I had on like, you know, my Citadel football stuff on, and a guy approached me. He was like, yo, man, you play for the Citadel? I was like, yeah. He's like, man, y'all are pretty good. I was like, yeah. He was like, you know, what's your name? I was like, I told him me. He's like, dog, you were good, bro. Like, you don't want to play no more? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to play. Like, what's up? He was like, dude, look online.
I'm actually a representative of the Turkey League.
No, it wasn't nothing like that, but his brother did, though. Like, his brother ended up playing, like, in Europe for a long time.
Right.
He was like, go to this website, put your highlight film on there, reach out to coaches, and, like, I was, like, behind the ball when it came to, like, recruiting.
Wow.
But this team from Turkey hit me up, was like, yo, like, you still want to play? I was like, hell yeah. Like, I didn't look into it at all, man. I just went for it. I was like, man, I get to travel and play football and get paid to play. Like, sign me up, man. So I did that, man. I had an incredible experience. Like, love Turkey, man. Got so much love for my teammates out there.
Is there a turkey bowl in Turkey?
There is not a turkey bowl in Turkey, unfortunately. But nah, man, Turkey was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Food was amazing. People were awesome. Like, women were beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
you know, all that.
Yeah. And what's different about the football over there?
It's not as developed,
Okay.
you know. And also what I learned being out there, like every country has its own league.
Right.
And there are certain countries that have like better leagues than other, like, you know, France,
Germany,
Germany,
yeah.
right? You know, Switzerland,
Right.
places like that, Finland.
Oh, I didn't know Finland.
Oh yeah, but places like that is like different like levels to it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right.
Like almost like D1, D2, D3
Right.
setup. And so Turkey was kind of like D3.
Yeah.
But even saying that though, the level of competition, like I was balling. You know what I mean? And like the size of the crowds would probably be like the size of probably like a 1A, 2A high school game.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But again, that was for Turkey though. Like
Right.
obviously the bigger, like the better competition, like
Yeah.
the better it was. But like there was some guys that like probably could, you know, be a solid backup for like a D2 school or something like that. But then in Serbia, like it was like a level above, and it was some guys that could like legit be like a D1 backup for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man. That's awesome. That's awesome that you were able to explore the world while pursuing your passion. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a 1 percentile type deal.
Oh yeah, man. Definitely got to live out the. I always want to be a professional football player when I grow up, and I did it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Get ready to rave! If you're looking for an unforgettable night, remember the name Tryst. Come enjoy the best rave experience in Mobile on August 1st. It's not just a party, it's a secret worth chasing. Follow the page at Tryst Rave and get your tickets today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't let the dogs out. The City of Mobile Animal Shelter has many loving pets ready for a nice home. Whether you're looking for a dog like Snoop or a cat like Doja, the City of Mobile Animal Shelter is where you can find your next friendly companion. They're located at 855 Owen Street, and you can stop by anytime between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We all need a little bow wow in our lives. Call 251-208-2800 because the City of Mobile Animal Shelter has you covered. That's 251-208-2800. Roof.
Let's see. What was back to Mobile. Describe your role in Mobile media.
So my actual job title, I work for the Eastern Shore Chamber of Commerce. I'm the director of membership and engagement.
Gotcha.
So that's what I do for a living. Like that's my, quote unquote
Right.
career. But just for the content stuff, like I just like to show the city off. Like I just show the area off just in general. Like I say, coming back down here, I kind of felt like it wasn't nothing to do. It wasn't things that were unique, like, just kind of same old. But as I started like exploring more stuff, I started finding more stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, when people say it ain't nothing to do or it's lame down here, I'm like, nah, y'all just go to the same thing all the time. There's stuff to do. Like,
Right.
there's fun things to do. There's great places to eat, things to experience down here. And I just never seen any content about it. Like just Mobile. Like you see stuff in like Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston, shoot, even Pensacola, I was like, man, ain't nobody doing it down here. So, I just want to be the person to just, hey man, if y'all come to Mobile, like this is what we have to offer.
Right. You found a gap in the market and
Yeah.
took advantage of it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it for?
I didn't really start getting into it, I would say, till about 2 years ago.
8K in 2 years. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, 8K in 2 years. Yeah, like again, like my whole page used to be football stuff,
Right.
And then I started getting into the drone stuff, and I wasn't posting it like that until like people just kept encouraging me. They was like, man, like that's dope, man. Like keep going.
Do you have any drone highlights of football?
I do not have.
That'd be a
drone
great
highlights.
crossplay.
I got some drone workouts, but I posted that. It ain't do too hot. It was like, man, you retired, man. You old, like, give
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah. The drone shots that you do have, especially like walking on the nature walks or on the creeks,
Yeah.
those are damn near highlights in themselves.
Yeah.
The balance that it takes to go on the different rocks.
Yeah.
Should be in the NFL Combine.
Yeah. Hey man, back in the day. you
Right.
know.
Yeah. Evolved hopscotch. Let's see. What's your favorite type of post to make?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Content creation is so weird, and this whole algorithm thing.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be frustrated about it. Like, I'll spend I'm still kind of getting into like the editing aspect. Like, I'm still not there, and it's very time consuming.
Oh,
So, I like just those quick, just pan outs, or just something quick. Because I could just cut it, post it, and it's just one clip. And then it's like the videos that I take the longest to edit and like make sure the beat's right, like all that, the captions right. It gets no love, bro. I'm like, well,
like the one where you did in the boxes in the different colors, where it's
Yeah.
like perfectly on beat.
yeah,
And I commend you for the synchronization of that one. But yeah, it's tough to get as much of an appeal on that as it is with the drone shot of the
yeah,
what is it, the RSA?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I do like doing the drone stuff. It's just one, I don't have a drone right now. I crashed it into the bay like last year.
Tragic.
So I'm still using old stuff, but like I said, I got more comfortable with editing.
The good
that
thing
I'm
you
like,
stockpiled some drone.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I got like 2 terabytes of drone footage. So
Sheesh.
yeah,
When are you planning on getting a new drone?
so when I can start making money off content, man. Like I say, man, I just do this stuff just for the love of the
Right.
area. You know, I really haven't asked for compensation. You know, and even I've even tapped into that a little bit, but I realized that like this area is so far behind when it comes to like the value of content.
Right.
That they don't want to pay you. You know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, man. Like it's still very word of mouth down here,
Right.
and my rates are very reasonable. And it's like, well,
Well, what are your rates, if you feel fine with disclosing them?
yeah. Right now is again very reasonable. $50 a reel for less than 15 seconds. You know, anything more than like anything like 30 seconds. 30 seconds would be 75. If you want like a full blown commercial, like which is like a minute long, it'd be 100. But again, like that's me getting the footage, editing,
Right.
all that stuff. And I mean,
And that's for like what type of business particularly?
any type of business.
Any type, yeah.
Either that or like a trade to services. You
Right.
know? So swag. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like again, I'm very reasonable and it's like you're gonna get like just from my followers alone, I have way more followers than most businesses here.
And they're legit.
And like legit followers. Like
Right.
people engage, people share.
Right.
And it's like I make one video and just tag you in it. Like that's gonna get more views
Right.
than anything you posted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I just do it sometimes just out of love, just because I like, man, I just generally like your business.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Well,
I
I
wanna
go
show some
dailies for
love.
crawfish.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
You know, something like that where I'm like, yo, like, I like this. you know, let me, you know, and then again, like when I try to reapproach, it's just crickets. You know, it's weird. I don't get it, man. But you know, again, I'm not too pressed over it. Like I say, that's not my my main source of income, so I'm just doing it out of love. You know.
Looking to transform your property into something remarkable? Land Refiners is your trusted, locally owned land services company based right here in Baldwin County, Alabama. Whether it's forestry, mulching, land clearing, tree and debris removal, demolition, grading, or even emergency services, Land Refiners has you covered. They work on both residential and commercial properties, bringing efficiency, professionalism, and results that last. Their team is licensed, insured, and proudly serves Baldwin County, Mobile County, and surrounding areas. At Land Refiners, they don't just move dirt, they build lasting relationships by exceeding expectations every time. Call today or visit landrefiners.com to schedule your free consultation. Land Refiners. Local, reliable, refined.
Green team. Bitch, I'm ballin' like West Lionheart. Rocket in my pocket like West. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Let my little homie take the shot like Westbrook. Still got them cannons, Jay Russell, not Westbrook. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook.
Euphoric.
Let's change the subject. I can talk about your looks for days.
Take it off your mind. I could do this all the time. I could lay it on the line, and I could drop it on the dime. Let's go.
For 7 years, I've been shedding tattoo tears. Sideliners, urban game on the pop list.
Yeah, blessing on all of my haters, that's just what it is. Yeah, to live.
What would you say separates you as a content creator?
Ooh. I'm in Mobile. That's a separator.
You make Mobile look like LA.
Man, that's the goal, man. That's the goal. You know, like I say, Mobile has a lot to offer, and even Baldwin County too. Like again, I work in my office is in Fairhope. Dog, Fairhope's beautiful. You know, Spanish Fort, Daphne, all that. You know, it's a lot going on over there too. That you know, I would like to highlight, but then it becomes a conflict of interest because that's like my actual job is to do that anyway.
Right.
You know, so I don't like approach businesses to work with them. Like most times they hit me up. You know, like when they're on like in Baldwin County or whatever.
Yeah.
But in Mobile though, like I definitely plan on like reaching out more, like especially once I hit like reach 10K. Like that's the goal right now. Reach 10K like in the summertime and just really start like, you know, making this like a legit business.
Do you ever boost any reels?
Nah, it's just
Really?
yeah. I just post it, and then I guess when it comes to the creating part, I just sit down one day, make like 5-6 reels, and then just pick a day to just post them.
Right.
You know, so I got stuff right now that's lined up that just kind of whenever I feel like posting it, when it's like time appropriate.
Yeah. And what's a like time appropriate? What's a good schedule for posting?
So, you know, recently it was a lot going on for May, like the Hot Air Balloon Festival,
Right.
like crawfish season, you know, things like that. So, you know, even when I just first made the video of like, hey, here are the things that's going on, like I already had that stuff made, like ready to go. Like, all right, so like 2 days before, I'm gonna just post it, like the kite, like the flight kites over Mobile,
Yeah.
stuff like that, where obviously I want people to know about it beforehand. And I've already like experienced them like, you know, the year before and just got footage, just never shared anything post event. And what I realized is like post event, like people are like, man, why didn't you share this beforehand? And I'm like, well, great point. So just hold on to content and then post it beforehand. So like it's a state cook-off coming up.
Right.
I'm not sure if this podcast is going to be even out before that.
Right. When is it? When is the state cookout?
It's actually this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but again, like I got the video ready. I'm gonna post tomorrow, like about the state cook-off.
Yeah.
You know, just letting folks know, like, hey, this is something This is something that's happening.
Right. And just like you're not getting paid to post it.
Nah, just making you aware. Like I do get like sometimes I get tickets. Like they offer me tickets, like VIP tickets to
they better shit.
to the cook-off.
Yeah.
But I won't be in town, so I won't even get the benefits
Gotcha.
of being there. But again, it's just man, it's cool stuff that I think people should go to.
Right. What initially got you to buy the drone?
Man, what really initially got me to buy a drone was trying to see like God's creation in total. You know what I mean? Like I used to travel a lot, so I used to see stuff from a plane. I'm like, man, like seeing stuff from that angle, from that perspective, looks way different than on ground.
Yeah.
So like when you're in certain parks, and like you just kind of seeing it, like especially like we got so much water around us.
Right.
You only got so much of a vantage point that you can see.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, man, with a drone, like I know this stuff would look even more beautiful, you know. So
Yeah.
just really showing like God's beauty and just the beauty of the area, like from a different perspective that
Absolutely.
again people will take for granted unless you put it like, oh man, like I've posted videos where it just be like a regular park, like Cottage Hill Park, and people like, dang, where is that at? I'm like, oh, that's
Because you're seeing it from a different angle.
yeah, seeing it from a different angle.
My
Yeah.
friend Ethan.
Oh yeah, man, my boy Ethan. Yeah, he's a dude.
You know
He's
Ethan?
yeah,
Oh shoot, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's good at making connections.
Yeah.
He shoots drone footage above Spring Hill.
Yeah.
He did it one time, and it was just like none of us had seen that angle of Spring Hill before, and we were just
Yeah.
blown away. you
Like
know?
that snow video he made.
Right. Right.
No, that was dope.
Yeah. He definitely took advantage of it. I'm sure you did too. I mean, when it's snowing in Mobile, it's like,
Oh yeah.
let's see. Mobile has a great community, as you mentioned.
Right.
You know, it's a small city feel. And what ways does this smaller city community benefit your craft of content creation?
So again, like for me, like I've been known pretty much my whole life of like Cam that play football, you know. So like now I've already like had that like background, so people already know me as like from being a great athlete. So them seeing the content of like, oh man, like Cam doing this content stuff now, you know, which is also
Right.
you know, it's also like cool and like, you know, commendable, respectable. Like people come from out of town, I ain't seen them and like, yo, like the content, bro, like keep doing it, bro. Like I be showing other people like, yo, this is Mobile.
Right.
You know what I mean? So from
Yeah, you're
that,
basically a tour guide at this point.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that, you know. So like when like I get to hear like firsthand, like that's the cool part, I guess, being from I guess a small town feel is like people come up to me and be like, yo, like Cam, that junk dope, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's cool, bro. Keep it up. So like just getting like real time just appreciation.
Feedback, right?
Yeah, real time feedback, real time appreciation.
Right.
Like that's what keeps me going for real. So like, and there be people that like I don't even know personally. They just like stop me and be like, "Yo, like, you the one who made content." I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "Y'all, like, keep going, bro. Like, it's dope." And then like I be feeling bad because I'm like, "Dude, I don't even know who you are, bro. Let me follow you back at least." You know what I mean? Because like I ain't one of those people who like just want followers just to I want to like actually know the people that
That's good.
I'm following.
The,
you know what I'm saying?
the whole ratio thing is like, I got to have 10% people following compared to my followers. You know, I respect that.
Because like I want like legit feedback. Like how can I make it better? You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How often do you attend the art walks, and what's your favorite spot?
Ooh.
And
Art
how much art have you bought?
How much art have I bought? I have not bought a lot of art, which I feel ashamed.
I mean, art costs money.
Art costs money. However, I will give y'all some tips that I've asked these people if I could post it, but they're like, "Don't post it," because they would be slammed. So there are 4 places during Art Walk that you can get like just wine on the house.
What? What?
Yeah.
And you just have to know.
You just got to know.
Gotcha.
I know them. But yeah, I go to Art Walk pretty much anytime I'm in town.
You got to spill the wine after this.
Hey, listen. Yeah. But I haven't bought art, but I have shot with vendors though.
Right.
You know, like, because the vendors, they're all local too. Like, I bought some pens, soap, body cream, just little trinkets here and there. Like,
Okay.
be like, $20 or less, Art be $200,
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I'm out during Art Walk, like I try to shop with somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do you have any favorite pieces that like you've seen over and over again that nobody buys because it might be too expensive?
Man. The Lupercalia Art Gallery.
Yeah.
There is an Allen Iverson picture down there. Dope. There's also a Gunna picture down there too. And a Jimi Hendrix one, all by the same artist. And there was a 4th one. I think it was Marilyn Monroe.
What?
I think somebody ended up buying the Marilyn Monroe one, and so they kind of spread out the other 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, dope.
Wow.
Yeah.
A Gunna, Jimi Hendrix, and Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson with the braids.
Right. Right. And a Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
I don't know what Mount Rushmore that is, but it's one.
Yo, the artist, shout out to the artist. I don't know who you are, but shout out to you.
Cool.
Yeah.
How long, you mentioned that, it's a process to make these videos. How long does it typically take you for an average edit?
It depends. Like I say, if it's just one of those pan outs,
right,
it's super quick.
Yeah.
And I try to keep that less than 10 seconds because people have short attention spans. So, I put like a little message behind it, some inspirational or, I try to go for inspiration, not controversy. So that's usually the easiest ones. I can make, again, like, I can make a bunch of those like within an hour. And it's the ones that, you have to cut, pan, keyframe.
Yeah, the keyframes take forever.
Yeah, those take me like
You use CapCut or Adobe?
CapCut.
Yeah.
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 Everything's on my phone. So
wow.
CapCut. But man, it could take me from 3 days to 2 weeks. It just depends on what it is. Yeah.
What do you use for photo editing?
Photoshop. Not Photoshop. What is it? Lightroom. Yeah.
Lightroom, gotcha.
Yeah, I use Lightroom. I don't do too much, like I say, because I just do the basics of turning up the contrast and vibrance, and I do a little color grading if it's necessary, like to make the greens pop, or the sky bluer, but nothing crazy though.
Gotcha. I'm gonna I guess tag my cousin when I say this. There's like a family story where she was at like a TJ Maxx or something, and a lady was like checking out some dresses, and she was like, "The orange make the gold pop."
Hey, sometimes it do. Sometimes it do, man. I don't know how to explain it, but hey, like think about it. Like if you come in here and like make this color right here pop, it's gonna make the purple pop. I don't know how I do it. Just do
Right.
it. Like so I have been playing around with it.
Shout out graphics.
Shout out to the graphics, man.
I love how you describe the RSA building in such detail, like underneath the post.
Yeah.
It really shows your passion about identifying the aspects of the city, especially, such a historic building like that. You've been speaking about your passion towards these types of things for a while now, but like, do you ever get tired of like having to identify in the caption, or is it something that you just like, it never phases you? It's just like a new thing to describe.
Yeah, like, because I try to see it from, like, somebody who has seen something a lot, but, like, don't really know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, people take, like, for the
That's
RSA Tower.
definitely- man,
RSA Tower, for example. Like, we see it every day.
Right.
And it's like, dog, that's the tallest building in the state.
And that thing's beautiful.
Yeah, like, it's the tallest building in the state. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like Mobile Bay, for example.
Right.
It's like, no, like, that's like one of the biggest, what do you call it? I guess like natural, I can't think of the word, but basically like one of the biggest like ecosystems for nature like in the United States.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that we take for granted. You know, like the Jubilee in Daphne and Fairhope, like that only happens literally 2 places in the world. You know what I mean? So, and like for us, it's like, oh, it's just regular.
Right.
I mean, even when it comes to sports, like think about how many NFL, MLB players come out of like Mobile and Baldwin County. Like,
Yeah.
I can name you 10 that I know personally. You know what I mean? And you go to another city, like, it's like, what? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, my boy CJ or TJ
Right.
Yeldon or,
Right.
I can name them, bro. like they here, Mike Pierce. Who else? No, there's a lot of them. But it's like, for us, it's like, it's a regular thing. Like Ito Smith, Jimmy Ward, Jaquaski Tart,
Great Madden card.
yeah. I mean, shoot, Phillip Rivers lived out here now, and he was like, he loved it out here because people don't treat him like a celebrity. He's like, yeah, man, we got a bunch of other former NFL players. Julio,
Right.
you know what I mean? Robert Brazile, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Like, we got athletes down here. DeMarcus Cousins, like,
Boogie.
AJ McCarron. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, I could go down the name. Shout out. I apologize if I ain't name you, man, because I know we got so many down here.
My cousins are crazy. My cousins like Boogie.
Yeah, but we got them down here, man. Like and then for Mardi Gras, like they just hanging out. You know,
Yeah.
What up, Jimmy?
Right.
What up, Kwaski? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What up, CJ? Just
Small town feel.
hey, no big deal. They go back to their city though.
Right.
They celebrities, which is crazy. It's like, and I've asked a few of them this question is like, man, like you go to like Houston or Kansas City or Baltimore and like you do stuff for the community there, but like what's the deal with like not coming and doing it down here? And they all have said that their community shows them more love than we do down here. Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, like
That's great insight that you've got then.
yeah, for sure. So like if I ever were to like get in a position to like make something happen like that, like I would 100% be reaching out to them and be like, nah, bro, like I'm gonna get y'all as a collective and like we're gonna think it out, like what's something that we can like as a community, as a city can do to like show appreciation for like y'all making it to the league. Like that is not common.
Right.
But for us, hey man, that's the expectation really. You gotta go to the league, So and so did it, so and so did it. Like we got the proof.
Yeah.
It's down here. Something in the water down here.
Yeah.
We
Right.
produce athletes. But again, though, it's like,
When things get too common, it's easy to take them for granted.
yeah, it's too common. It gets taken for granted, and it's like you wonder why they don't come back and
Right.
like do more stuff for us. It's like, man, like we got to show appreciation for them.
Absolutely. So yeah, when it comes to like detailing on every post and just your consistency with posts,
Yeah.
does that ever get tiring? And at any point, did you feel like giving up with it?
Yeah, man. I do get down on it sometimes. Like again, like for those posts that I put, like take me days to make, and like nothing happens.
Right.
or if I'm like trying to reach out to like specific businesses and they ain't trying to like work with me, you know, it gets discouraging. But like then, you know, I take a break.
Yeah.
You know, the breaks are necessary, and then I lock back in. It's like, you know, I hear from people like, yo, man, like the content you make, like keep doing it.
Right.
And I
They
hear that a
just
few
randomly
times.
hit you.
Yeah, randomly
Right.
hits me like
Like
and
it's
I
a
just-
sign from God. Huh?
Yeah, it's a sign from God. Like, and you know, I'll be praying on it too.
Right.
And again, like, it is good to like detox from social media completely. So I usually do that.
Right.
I usually take like a week off, like every few months or so, and then like in December, I like just, you know, detox completely for like a week.
Really?
You know, just to like, you know, reevaluate things, refocus myself.
But
then-
like you still have posts scheduled.
No, I don't post nothing.
Right.
I just go MIA. I like this past year, I like disabled my account completely. Yeah, just to like not even look back at it, just to even see how other posts are doing. Like you couldn't see nothing for like a week. But then again, I would go out and be like, yo, like I ain't seen your page. I was trying to show somebody something. I couldn't even find you. I'm like, oh man, like
Yeah.
nah, man, I gotta stay true to it, just to, you know, just for like self-discipline and stuff.
Makes sense. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the motivational messages from God that you've got, like where you're walking and you've got the drone, and then, you know, like remember to do this, or remember that, you know, you have, you know, to you maintain a good spirit in some fashion. You know, it's
Yeah.
when were you starting to post those motivational messages?
It was right around the time when people were like encouraging me to like post stuff. Cause honestly, I was in nature and stuff just cause I felt like more connected to God around
Yeah.
nature. And like as I was like seeing it, I'm like, man, like God is so amazing, man. Like he created this. You know what I mean? Like he gave man the idea to create this too. You
Right.
know? And then like at that time, like, you know, just looking at TikTok and like seeing those like stuff, cause that was the stuff that I was kind of following and seeing like, you know, just somebody post a beautiful nature picture and they'll just have some inspirational message. And
Yeah,
I
mean-
was like, you know what? I'll just do that because
That type of content is just like so fruitful and
Yeah.
beneficial, like to somebody, especially if they're going through something. I mean,
right. And then like you could go back and look at that at any time. You know?
Exactly. No, I mean your assortment of posts, be it bringing up the city or you know, maybe making somebody's day better by a motivational message or just shining a light on anything.
Yeah.
It's a very productive page.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you already answered this. I was going to ask you about like a sweet spot with scheduling posts and what to post when. But yeah, I guess other than those questions, I think that's all I've got. If there's anything else you'd like to bring to the table.
Yeah, I guess like if people are trying to like create content, like just be consistent. Like I started off when I really like locked in, I was posting twice a day for like 30 days. Like I posted twice a day for 30 days.
And what were your days looking like back then?
It was like short stuff, like just anything. It was like random stuff. It was like stuff that I just been sitting on. It was like GoPro footage when I tried to like, get into GoPro stuff. Like I was just like just dropping it, like just
Right.
putting it out. You know, some stuff would hit, some stuff would miss. Like at that point, you just trying to get your name out there. You know, you're trying to get it out there. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And then the next 30 days after that, like I had like a series, like day one of posting about this, or like day two of posting about that. So like now
Smart.
people are like, oh dang, like how many days he did this, and then if they just now catching on day like 11, they're gonna be like, well, what was he doing day 6, day 5?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So
I know
that,
what you mean.
Yeah, so that got me built up pretty good, and then like again after that, just again being consistent. I think I posted for like, I wanted to like I challenged myself to like 100 days straight, and like I did, and like my followers almost doubled. It went from like.
Did you see like an exponential growth at certain points, like from 0 to 30, it was like really small, and then from 30 to 50, somehow you got like a doubled growth.
Yeah. So I mean, there's gonna be some stuff that just hits like for no rhyme or reason. I think like the first like viral video I posted was about Las Floriditas, and like it was up there. That was like my first like 10K post, and I think it's more than that now because people just kind of see it, you know. But again, it was just I just kept posting. Finally, like something like just took off, but I like that didn't stop me. Like I still kept posting other stuff. So it was like a huge increase on that, just because you know
Right.
it went viral. But then you still see like a steady incline, and it plateaus for a little bit too.
Right.
You know, which it happens. It can be discouraging, but you just got to keep posting, keep pushing through it. And I feel like I'm finna get into that season now, because like I feel like I posted all the stuff that's finna come up. Because I mean, May is just a busy month, you know. But like June, I'm finna probably just go back to like posting 30 days straight, just whatever. And in the meantime, like reaching out to businesses and be like, yo, like
Sponsor me.
yeah, you know, hey, a meal, something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I'm again very reasonable. Like
Right. Yeah.
I just
it's-
want to work with you, you know, and not do it for free.
Yeah, and I love your tour guide rates. Like, get a map of nature parks for like $1.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
$2, and I mean those are really cheap prices. You know, like I'm sure you make a killing off of those, or at least you get enough people to buy those because like that type of product, you know, is probably worth about $30.
Yeah,
to
I
an
mean-
experienced person.
And like the price on it is $2.51.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But I charge $1 though, you
Right.
know. And then if you use a promo code, you get it for free. I didn't have like 400 downloads from it. You know, some people, if they actually look at the content, they'll know what the promo code is. And I'm
Right.
not gonna say it like it should be obvious, to be honest.
Right.
But you know, you can get it for free. You know, just stuff like that. You know, I just want people to have the information. Like I'm not in it for the money. You know?
Right.
But again, it does come to a point where like, yo, like I see my content is valuable.
Right. The
you know?
potential. Yeah.
So, you know, just tap in with me.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully in a year from now, we'll be having a conversation about how you're navigating through all these sponsorship deals.
Hey man, if it's God's will, man.
Absolutely.
If it's God's will, man. I don't know, man. What else you want me to talk about, bro? You got me started now, man. You got me started, bro. Like,
Well, what are some things that you're seeing in the city, and where do you see the city in a couple weeks? I mean, in a couple months.
couple months, man. This mayor, we got to get through the mayor's race first.
Yeah, I went to the debate last night.
I need to look back at it just to see what's going on. I know a lot of people just like in the city. Obviously, everybody has their own opinions and whatnot. So I like, and I'm not the most political guy, but I like to hear everybody's perspective. Just kind of get a general idea.
Right.
Honestly, I'm just praying that whichever mayor is elected, they keep the momentum going.
Okay.
Like, you know, don't lose momentum, like trying to do something extra.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we got the Civic Center coming. We got the airport coming. You know, the port's getting bigger to bring more ships in. You know, we got the Carnival cruises back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just a lot of motion going on. And then even Baldwin County's exploding.
Right.
You know what I mean? They you know, their issues is growing too fast, you know, for infrastructure and like finding housing or affordable housing, finding, you know, people who like can work, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's kind of their issue. Childcare is their issue. Mobile, it's just, I guess, again, whatever this election comes to, just keep momentum going. Like don't go back.
Yeah.
Basically, don't go backwards.
Right. Is mayor something you'd ever consider going for?
No.
Yeah. Or maybe not
Uh,
mayor, but having a role in a like a, you know,
I guess advisory.
yeah, as a consultant for a mayor.
Consultant. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, just because I'm more like boots on the ground.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not above or below anybody.
Besides
you
the
know?
drone. Yeah.
Again, but I have that perspective now, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like just being boots on the ground, really talking to like the community, business owners, just random bar goers. You know, like I like being in the mix.
Right.
You know what I mean? But also from just the connections I have, like I also know what's going on.
Right.
Like from a big picture perspective too.
I went downtown to pass out Gulf Coast Music business cards to get some sponsors potentially, and one thing I found was there are many businesses, especially bars, that are owned by a few people.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that?
I don't know them personally, but I do know, like, for example, O'Daly's, Outsider, Insider, and Post is pretty much the same group of people. That's the one that I know of, like, from like actually talking to said owners.
Right.
And then like I know owners for other bars too, like Izzy. Well, Izzy kind of runs the Lit Cigar Lounge and 509 Live. But just like as far as like owners, like that's where I'm not like too well versed. But like as far as like managers, GMs and stuff, like obviously just being, good acquaintances with them, like they let me know what's up.
Yeah. But I guess why do you think that is? That it's kind of like, I mean, I guess it's only the bars, but do you see it in any other businesses downtown that
Hotels?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, it's a group of folks who own a bunch of hotels down here.
Right.
And
how do you think that impacts the city?
So it's I mean, it works hand in hand. Like, I feel like you need those to have, tourism, to drive tourism. You need people to stay in quality hotels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And from that, I think, like, if you only work with one group of people, I think there's some benefit to that of like, hey, I know y'all own multiple hotels, we have this event coming down here. Can y'all accommodate? And it's like, yeah, because they can accommodate multiple properties.
Right.
But I guess like the downside to that is, when it comes to somebody trying to break into that, that industry and trying to work with the city is like, well, man, it's already a group that got it on lock.
Yeah.
It's
a great answer of good and bad that comes from that.
Yeah. And I mean, it's still the South, so it's still word of mouth. It's all about like, I hate to say it, not about what you know, but about who you know.
Right.
Which I feel like keeps us, like holds us back.
Yeah.
From a sense of like there is opportunity for growth.
And are there any spots of opportunity for growth that you think need to be implemented?
I can't say implemented.
Or maybe implement is probably not the right word.
Yeah, I would say like look into.
Right.
Just from my perspective and from like other people, having a sports team down here, like that would bring the city together.
What would you call a Mobile sports team if it were in the NBA?
NBA, I mean, you got to have something. I would feel like you have to have something Mardi Gras related, or like
the ships.
Yeah.
The sailboats.
Nah, you got to allude to the history of Mobile.
Like, the Dolphin Island Dolphins.
Dolphin Island Dolphins. But like, you got to allude to something that the city, like the history of the city. Like, think about it. Like Mobile was like we have culture from like Spanish, French, English, American, and Confederate. Like the city of 5 flags. Like that's the history of Mobile. It was like there's been 5 nations to like.
Yeah.
Occupy Mobile.
5 eras.
Yeah, the 5. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, bringing the sports teams back, I think that would bring the city.
Was there
together.
At one point a sports team?
Man, there was a few sports teams. I remember growing up, we had the Mobile Mystics, was a hockey team.
What?
Yeah, dog. Mobile Mystics. Shout out to my boy Tony. If y'all could buy a Mystics jersey from Secret Scientists. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Every time I wear that, bro, like I always get complimented. Like, yo, like where you get that from? I'm like, Secret Scientists, man. Like they got them.
Man.
They got them.
You got to sell that on the art walk.
Yeah, man. We used to have an arena football team. They were trash though. Like they were garbage. I think they lasted like 2 seasons, bro. They were they were awful. The Mobile Bay Bears. You know what I mean? And we had some talent come out of like Hank Aaron Stadium and the Bay Bears. You know what I mean? But it's like I think the city just kind of took it for granted, let it kind of dilapidate, and folks stopped showing up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the Mobile. I probably am wrong. This is probably too general of a statement from an outsider, but it's like there's a lot of there's a lot of potential, but it's like there's a lot of surface level activities going on and not enough like grow like it's like a lot of vegetables and not a lot of fruit, if that makes sense. Like the things are growing from the ground slowly but surely, but there's no trees that are just like randomly popping up. I don't know how to explain that better.
Man, you kind of hitting on the head of something that, again, that opinion pisses some people off.
Right.
But I'll say this, like when I first got back, like I was frustrated with just what's going on. Like I had came back from COVID, couldn't get a job, bro. Like I have a college degree, world travel experience, leadership qualities. I mean, from playing football.
Right.
Dude, couldn't get a job. Like,
because you didn't know the right people?
I mean, I don't know. I still don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I want to, I feel like I'm in a position now to be able to help people out that's in that position.
Yeah.
Like, and like I went to like the.
You could definitely form a temp agency.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, man, I went to the city council and was like, yo, like, just voice my frustration.
Right.
And like, it did not fall on deaf ears. People there were like looking back, like, damn, he got a point. Like, we have all these people from this area that go somewhere else and make it and do great things. And then like when they come back and it's just not appreciated. Or those opportunities aren't even down here. Like that was then, I will say. There are more opportunities now, for sure.
Right.
And I've been in those rooms where those conversations have been had and the legwork has been made,
Right.
Guys like Terrence, guys like people like Anitra Henderson, Tiffany Poe, like a lot more people that are doing the work. Like they've been in it, they've seen it come from like, nothing to, like you say, some sprouts now. You know what I mean? We got some sprouts now. So
right.
When you say the groundwork is still more work to do for sure, always. But like I feel like, city council and the mayor's office, like they doing what they can.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like despite all the noise surrounding Mobile, like whether it's with violence or whether it's with like, all the negative things that you hear. But I mean, it's a small town. You're going to hear negative stuff.
Right.
And negative stuff is going to outweigh the positive stuff just from a media's perspective.
Yeah.
But like, again, there are great things. Like there's a lot of amazing nonprofits that's doing good work. There's, again, like talents in athletics, talents in music, where again, it could kind of be overseen just because like, I mean, honestly, people making dumb decisions and, obviously with like violence and other stuff, other negative things that shine a negative light on the city. But it's like, man, on that same coin though, there's a lot of good stuff too.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's I think you're gonna get there with any city though.
Right.
I think every city has its trials and tribulations. So yeah, I think Mobile seems to be on a steady incline, and like you said, as long as they keep the momentum going, with this new mayor, there's optimism at least.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, man.
I think we had a great talk, and this marks the first Gulf Coast podcast as opposed to just centered on music. So, couldn't have picked a better person to start off with.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, bro. And yeah, man, just come to events.
Yeah.
Meet people. You see me downtown, I may buy you a drink, maybe. I don't pay full price for most drinks.
Yeah.
They own the house sometimes, but
right.
Good. It's a gift and a curse, though.
Right. Okay. Cam has money to spend because he doesn't have to spend. Thank you, Cam.
Yeah, bro. Thank you.
Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast.